Alrighty, just gonna do a follow-up video here real quick. It's probably about an hour after I made the last one. So this is that Gen 3 Prius V5 2013 that had the head gasket head gasket sealer put into the inverter of the reservoir of the inverter, which then plugged the whole entire system up and caused the water pump to fail. So when I first started checking into that water pump, there was no movement or agitation of the water at all, which meant that the impeller was not spinning. So I just flushed everything out for about a half an hour with my high pressure hose and air system, which is right there, which works really well for blasting air through a system that the water, it kind of breaks free a lot of the stuff. Now I'm running a Prestone cooling system flush in it. And as you can see in here, I don't know if you can see that. You might not be able to see that, but you can see the top of the water is jumping all over the place, which is right here. Okay, so that's all bubbling up over here. That's what you want to see. You want to see agitation, meaning the water pump is moving. That's one way you know if your inverter water pump has failed. Now, these generally only fail in the Gen 2s. They don't generally fail in the Gen 3s. But also, if you have a bidirectional scanner or text stream, you can just turn the inverter water pump on and let it run in cycle as long as you want it to, provided that you have a 12-volt battery charger, keeping the 12-volt battery charged while you do it. Otherwise, it'll run the battery dry. But overall, this looks like a positive, maybe a positive outcome. It's possible that this thing might just come back if we run this. So I'm going to run this Prestone through here and just let it cycle for, I don't know, 2 to 3 hours maybe here, and I might even just get out and drive it, because either way, you can either drive it and let it run, or you can run it through the text stream or bidirectional scanner. So, but at this point, it looks like it's running, and it's not coming back with a bunch of stuff dirty into the reservoir. It's all clean, but it should be, because I spent a lot of time blasting the whole system out. So the two problems that you have when you run head gasket sealer is it likes to plug up all of the cooling system. It can fail the water pump. It can plug up passages in the radiator. And in particular, the big problem with that is if you plug the heater core on your motor, if you put head gasket sealer in your cooling reservoir to try to slow down your leaking head gasket, you can actually plug up your heater core. And that's a very large job, and it's very expensive to do. It's just got to rip the whole entire interior of the car apart. It's not easy. Where if it was the radiator, you can just pull the bumper off and you can get to it right away. It's pretty simple. So another reason why you don't want to use head gasket sealer on a blown head gasket, but you definitely don't want to use head gasket sealer in the inverter system, which it was never designed for. All you're going to do is plug everything up. So again, that's good to see that bubbling. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it may just look like my hand's trembling, because it is, but yeah, see, be a little closer. There you go. That might be better. Anyway, I'll provide the third update to this once I confirm that it actually is working long term. Thanks for watching.